We've talked on the show before about how important animals are in our culture. And I was just telling our next guest about seniors that are lonely. Animals are a great way to occupy their time and keep them stimulated and keep them entertained. Well, bringing animals inside a workplace can really change the culture of your company. Our guest is with Operation Kindness, Lynn Handley. Her program is called Work, Paws, Playdate. Good morning.
Good morning.
I think you got Rocky here, which I got to say, I haven't even heard the dog make a sound.
Well, Rocky loves the workplaces. His favorite job is to come to work and make you feel better.
I feel better already. What kind of dog is Rocky?
He's a spaniel.
Okay. Well, we're gonna as soon as I get my phone, we'll post up some pictures of old Rocky. Let's talk about Operation Kindness. Let's kind of back up a little bit. This is one of the only no-kill shelters here in North Texas.
Right. We're the original and largest no-kill shelter in Texas. In fact, we've been in the marketplace for 40 years. This is our 40th anniversary year.
40 years of saving animals.
Saving about 85,000 animals.
Yeah, that's you've got a lot of and not everybody's a no-kill shelter. That's the thing. I mean,
right.
Yeah, unfortunately. When I kind of got into learning more about what shelters were what, it was clear that no-kill shelters are extra special, and I mean, you're doing everything you can to find these animals a home.
Right. Well, we work with the municipal shelters. We're partners.
Okay.
We're the ones they call when they can't care for an animal, or because it's got medical issues that they just don't have the resources for it. They call Operation Kindness. If they have a space problem and they're finding they're having to euthanize animals, they call us because they know we can rehome that animal.
Let's talk about Work, Paws, Playdate.
Work, Paws, Playdates. We actually put this program together with Cigna Healthcare because they're all about keeping your employees well. And so they had us come out with about a dozen dogs, and their employees are kind of like the rest of us. We sit at our desk, at our computers, and we're not moving around a lot, and that's not good for our heart. And so they wanted to get their employees up and moving. So they invited us out with about a dozen dogs. We had a beautiful little green space, and it forced their employees to come and, not forced, but invited them to come and visit with the dogs. And they found as they were tracking blood pressure and cholesterol, their healthcare company, they're going to track that kind of stuff, that not only did the blood pressure go down while they were petting the dog, they had that wellness benefit all day long. They started tracking triglycerides and cholesterol, and they found that, the wellness benefits stuck. And not only that, but people were nicer to each other through the day. When somebody yelled at you that morning, you go out at noontime, you pet a dog, you play fetch for a little while.
Yeah, I was going to say, one of our guests coming on the show here in a few minutes, I used to work with him years ago, and I'm thinking to myself, if Anthony Mayo and myself had a dog in the workplace, we probably would have trained it to sick our boss, attack our boss, because there's been some workplaces I wish I had an attack dog. That would have been excellent. But you're right. With high stressful job, I mean, I'm going to post up a picture right now, and I look down, and this is what I'm going to show you the picture. This is what he's doing. He's laying at my feet, and all of a sudden, I felt calm.
He'd rather be in your lap.
He'd rather, yeah. Well, he may do that. He can run the board if he wants to. What's been the response from these companies when you bring these animals in the workplace?
We've had a great response because not only are they happy about seeing the animals, it gives them something else to talk about other than work problems, but the animals get adopted. So they're finding new homes, and it's really cool because you get to hang out with the dog, just like at Operation Kindness. We've got a 4.5-acre dog park. So you can hang out with your potential new friend before you actually seal the deal. So dogs are getting adopted. People are getting healthier. People are getting nicer. If somebody yells at you or something, talk to your dog about it instead of going and talking to your boss about it.
No, here's the deal. If you always have a dog in your hand, who's going to yell at you? You got a cute little dog. You're disrupting my dog. Quit yelling. You're scaring my dog.
That's why Operation Kindness is that place where happiness begins, because we're all so happy there.
And I tell you, I can't wait to talk to Anthony as well, because I think on sales calls, show up with a dog, you're closing the deal.
You are closing the deal. In fact, Rocky has helped me close several deals.
I love it. Lynn Handley on with Work, Paw, Playdate. I haven't screwed that up yet. I probably will before the end of the show. Who thought of this?
I have to give credit to our CEO, Jim Hanafy. He and the gal that we work with, Lori Tannehill Luna at Cigna, is one of our volunteers. And Lori and Jim were kind of watching things go by. We have about 28 companies that come out to Operation Kindness to volunteer. They come out there to walk the dogs and socialize with the cats and to do projects on the property, landscaping, building things. And they actually came up with the idea, and I was charged working with Lori to pull this together under Cigna. So I've got to give Jim credit. Jim, I know you're listening. I plugged you, dude.
Yeah. Way to go, Jim. And then employees, how do they feel? What's some of the feedback you get from the hey, Rocky can hang out at my feet for an hour, and what are they telling you? What are they getting out of it?
Well, they're loving it. In fact, we were at Texas Instruments just last week, and these were new employees that we were visiting. And, when you're a new employee, it's kind of stressful. And they were feeling much more relaxed. They had an opportunity to socialize with their coworkers over something else other than work. Oh, look at this cute kitten. Look at this cute puppy. And so they're feeling that stress reduction. They're feeling the endorphins kick off in their brain, and they're loving it. And they're willing to give a donation to Operation Kindness because they know we need the help, and they're willing to adopt the dogs.
Okay, let's talk about, you've got North Texas Giving Day coming up. You guys are a part of that.
Yes, we are.
What do you guys look for? Do you have a goal of how much money you guys need to kind of sustain what you guys do?
Of course, Jim, our CEO, always gives us financial goals, and our goal is, somewhere between $150,000 to $200,000 because we rely on donations to fund our operation. We don't get any government funding like the municipal shelters. So we rely on our animals, our dogs, our cats, our kittens, our puppies to help us with our content. Because as you know, in social media, content's very important.
Let me tell you something. Here's the deal. Here's the key to become viral on social media. The only reason I know this because I've talked to people. Post a video that's something that's funny, emotional, engages you with your senses and emotions, or just throw a puppy up there. Puppies are amazing things. If I'm a single guy, I'm getting a puppy because I will not be single for very long. You walk anywhere with a puppy, and you're, decent guy. You're getting a date.
That's right.
So animals are phenomenal on social media. I can imagine that you guys utilize that as much as possible to get these dogs adopted.
We do. In fact, Facebook has that live streaming feature. So every Thursday at noon, because we know people on their lunch hour need that little bit of cuteness. So you can look at our Facebook page every Thursday at noon, and you're going to see something gorgeous and precious.
Well, you know what I'm breaking out here?
A putter.
A putter. Looks like
selfie
a
stick.
It's a selfie stick.
Oh, selfie stick.
But it does look like a putter, actually. Now that I think about it, it looks like a nice little Odyssey putter. It's a selfie stick. We're going to do a Facebook Live here in a few minutes. I want everybody to see what Rocky's doing. Lynn Handley from Operation Kindness in the studio talking about incorporating animals in the workplace. And science has proven that people become more productive. They have a better attitude. You can... train those animals to go pee on your boss's carpet. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with this. Now, do cats get incorporated in all this too? Where are the cats in this mix? 'Cause I'm a cat guy.
I know you're a cat guy, and kittens do come. We can bring kittens because, you can corral a kitten. But, a full-grown cat, they don't always care about your stress level.
They don't give a rat's you-know-what sometimes. You could sit there and say, do not scratch on the couch. And he doesn't care.
Yeah,
she doesn't care.
We'll bring you kittens, and they'll purr, and they'll crawl all over your shoulder, and they'll love on you.
Yeah, they will. I love it. So how can someone get a hold of you for more information about Paws, Playdate?
Just go out to our website. You'll see a slider on the website, operationkindness.org, and all the information is right there.
Very cool. And, of course, you guys serve all of North Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth.
And all the surrounding areas.
So I think this should be, Michael, I think we should do a national, I know they have like national Bring Your Dog to Work Day or whatever.
They got enough national stuff, don't they? What are you thinking?
I'm just thinking, maybe we need to say, hey, bring your dog to work. Bring your female dog to work.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just saying, right? Is that the technical term, right? I'm just right.
You're amazing.
Hey, that could be a hashtag right there. We can get that thing trending.
Yeah.
Very cool. Operation Kindness. Website for you guys?
OperationKindness.org.